medicine Kreosotum in Glycosuria. The purpose of knowledge shared here is only educational and to increase awareness. Please always consult your family doctor before using any medicine. Self-treatment may always be injurious. ग्लाइकोसूरिया अर्थात पेशाब में शुगर आना, डायबिटीज की बीमारी कभी ठीक नहीं होती ऐसा विश्वास किया जाता है, किंतु यह निराधार तथा भ्रामक है और सत्य नहीं है। यदि आपको ग्लाइकोसूरिया है, पेशाब में शुगर आ रही है, जहां आप पेशाब करते हैं वहां छींटे लग जाते हैं और यहाँ बताए गए लक्षण आपको हैं, तो आपके लिए क्रियोजोट उपयुक्त दवा है। आइए जानें कि ग्लाइकोसूरिया नामक बीमारी में दवा क्रियोजोट कब उपयोगी है। When to use Kreosotum in Glycosuria? Perfect depression of the trophic nervous system, heaviness all over with drowsiness, depression of spirits, head feels confused and dull, dim-sightedness, flat, bitter taste, appetite with sensation of fullness, intermittent hard dry stool, frequent and copious emission of hot clear urine, bruised sensation in chest and all along the back, physical exhaustion worse from rest, great itching of genitals during and after micturition। आइए जाने मेडिसिन क्रियोजोटम के कुछ अन्य महत्वपूर्ण लक्षण। Acts especially on the inner temples, external ears, lobe of the ear, torpid, leucophlegmatic temperament, general tendency to hemorrhage and to decomposition of fluids or rapid decomposition of secretions, fetid discharges and secretions, general restlessness, especially of teething children, child suffering from very painful dentition, would not sleep at night unless caressed and fondled all the time, may have constipation or diarrhea. The pains are always burning like red-hot coals. Chronic inflammation of the eyelids with swelling, blepharitis, usually with scalding lacrimation in the morning, moist eruption about the ear with swollen glands on the neck. It has been used for lupus of the nose and face with burning pain. It has cured a tumor of lower lip supposed to be epithelioma with dry cracked skin. A valuable remedy for rapid decay of the teeth and bleeding of the gums, especially valuable for the premature decay of children's teeth, which become very dark and crumbly. Attacks of nausea and vomiting, either of water or food, very frequently accompany the symptoms of creosote. It has been used for the vomiting of pregnancy. The nausea and vomiting are frequently associated with soreness at the pit of the stomach and sometimes with thirst. Persistent vomiting of infants, chronic irritability of the stomach, the food is not retained, not digested. The food is vomited even several hours after a meal. Diarrhea, very offensive, dark brown, undigested, generally associated with more or less nausea, sometimes with vomiting. Dysentery, with nausea and vomiting, bloody, fetid stools during typhoid fever with great prostration, cholera infantum, offensive brown stools, great restlessness with painful dentition and complaint of pain in the gums, nocturnal enuresis, a very valuable remedy for a variety of diseases of the female sexual organs, characterized in a general way by inflammations with ulcerations and offensive excoriating discharges, ulceration of the cervix with burning pain deep in the vagina, with great heat and soreness of the mucous membrane, pressure and bearing down pains and offensive acrid leucorrhea. It has been found extremely valuable, certainly as a palliative, in cirrhosis of the uterus and epithelioma of the pudenda, with the peculiar burning pain as from hot coals and offensive discharges. The cases requiring Kreosotum are generally characterized by too early and profuse menstruation, which is followed by acrid putrid leucorrhea. The menstrual discharge sometimes reappears after it has stopped entirely, or the flow gradually changes into an ichorous excoriating leucorrhea. Menses often dark and offensive, leucorrhea of the peculiar order of green corn, cauliflower excrescences of the uterus, with terrible burning as from red-hot coals, profuse discharge of offensive clots and ichorous excoriating leucorrhea, valuable after perforation for offensive lochia, pruritus of the vulva with offensive moisture and hot swelling of the external genitals, ichorous discharge with retention of placenta. It has cured sterility caused by profuse acrid leucorrhea and irregular menstruation. Diphtheria with a most putrid odor from the mouth, vomiting of food, swelling of glands, violent laryngeal cough with hoarseness and soreness of the lungs, and bloody or greenish yellow expectoration, winter cough of old people, chronic pneumonia or phthisis with violent burning pain like red-hot coals in chest, gangrene of lungs. When inhaled, it has proved valuable in cases of phthisis when there were no cavities, rheumatoid pains in joints with numbness, urticaria after menstruation, senile gangrene of a horrible odor and terrible burning, tendency to gangrenous degeneration of ulcers, yawning in general, complaints accompanying yawning, worse when yawning,